America's most influential realist writer, Stephen Crane, was born on November 1st, 1871, in Newark, New Jersey. He was the 14th and last child of writer and suffragist Mary Helen Peck Crane and Reverend Jonathan Townley Crane, a Methodist Episcopal minister. Most of Crane's parents published books, and 2 out of his 13 brothers became newspapermen. At the age of 8, Crane began writing his own stories, and by the age of 16, he began publishing articles in the New York Tribune. Crane began his higher education in 1888 at Claverack College, a military school where he nurtured his interest in Civil War studies and military training. Crane then spent 1 semester at Lafayette College in the fall of 1890, and later enrolled at Syracuse University in 1891. After his college years, he moved back to New Jersey and would often take trips to New York. In 1892, Crane moved to New York, where his true career as a writer started coming to life. Crane, living his life in poverty on the streets of Bowery, got his inspiration to write his first book, Maggie, A Girl of the Streets. In 1893, Crane privately published his book under a pseudonym after several publishers rejected the work on the grounds that his description of slums realities would shock readers. Critics suggested that the novel was a major development in American literary naturalism, and that it introduced Crane's vision of life as warfare, influenced by the Darwinism of the times. Although Maggie received that support of such literary figures as Hamlin, Garland, and Howells, it was not a success and did not receive wide recognition until Crane tempered the brutalities in the second edition in 1896. Crane began his writing career in the 1890s. His most famous novel, The Red Badge of Courage, was written and published in 1895. The novel depicts psychological complexities of emotion during battle. The story follows a young soldier who hoped that war would make him a man. Even though Crane had never seen combat himself, the novel realistically depicted the horrors of war and combat. Crane stated that he was able to accurately portray battle scenes due to extensive research and from his experiences playing football as a child. After his writing days ended, he became a war correspondent, and he went to Cuba in 1897 to report on the insurrection there. But on the way, his ship sank, and Crane spent over a day adrift with 3 other men. His open boat experiences on the ocean led to one of his greatest stories, The Open Boat. Thank you.